The Bible tells us that in the beginning God created every living creature and all of nature. He looked at His handiwork and said, "It is good." But a huge piece of the puzzle was missing, so God created man. Then He said, "It is very good." He named the man Adam, the Hebrew word for man or mankind. As the first man, Adam represented all of mankind. God commissioned Adam to rule over the earth and subdue it. Actually, it was a simple formula. God rules over Adam, and Adam rules over the world. God knew that being ruler was a big job and that Adam needed help, so He created a partner for him, Eve. God gave Adam specific instructions that he could eat of any tree in the garden except one, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. You see, God wanted Adam to come to Him to learn what is right and wrong, and not to decide for himself. But the crafty serpent had other plans. Well, you know the story. Satan came disguised as a serpent and twisted God's words. The serpent told them that God couldn't be trusted. God was keeping a secret from them. Actually, they could be their own gods. They didn't need the Lord God to rule over them. They could rule themselves. They could decide for themselves what was right and wrong. Well, they took the bait. Eve ate some of the forbidden fruit, and she gave some of it to Adam, and he ate the rest. Now, you would think that because one man sinned, only one person would be affected by that sin. But because Adam represented all of mankind, his sin affects us all. There was an exchange of evil that day, an unholy barter. Each gave the other something terrible. Because of his disobedience, instead of being ruler of the earth, Adam now became ruled by the serpent's nature, selfishness, pride, deceit. To make it even worse, Satan became the illegitimate ruler of all mankind. When Adam fell, all of creation fell with him. His sin affected every relationship and even creation itself. Immediately we see betrayal, marital conflict, sibling rivalry, violence and murder, natural disaster, and even racial tensions. And that's just in the first 11 chapters of Genesis. God punished Adam for his sin, but in the middle of his rebuke, God prophesied that there would one day be a person called the Seed who would restore what Adam had lost. The Seed would wage war with Satan and would himself be badly wounded, but he would ultimately crush Satan under his feet. From that point, God began preparing mankind for that person, the Seed. To do that, He needed a group of people who would follow His leadership and listen to His voice.